coming from Samson. A great guy, honestly, and a quality rapper at that. Hold on. The beat goes towards jazz.
I'm hurting. I can feel my money draining. They take everything I make and you wonder why I'm complaining. I break my neck to make this money, then they just come and take it from me. My wages ain't that great in the first place. I should be paying you nothing, but they keep on coming and they keep on taking. These motherfuckers go ham on me every time I bring them the bacon. And I wonder what
They go in ham on me every time I bring them the bacon. Yeah. So even if you look at the title says sincerely a taxpayer, which is what you write at the bottom of a letter or something, right? This guy makes rap songs for quality, not for quantity. So he drops very rare, but when he drops is because something is really messing with his mind, is bothering him so much that he has to say something. So when he drops facts. That's well known when it comes to Samson, right? Now, because this is a letter towards the government from simply a taxpayer, he's gonna bar down the government with this song.
me every time I bring them the bacon. And I wonder what it's for. Ukraine, great funding a war. Have we spent enough yet? Should I guess not? Look, here they come for some more. Fuck me, I'm sore. Sucks being poor. You had the same job for the last 6 years, wasn't struggling before. Back when Trump was in office, fuck all the junk that they called him. I never saw any of the shit that people always said he was in the comments. All of it.
So this song is when Biden was still a president, and he said, I never seen all this shit going on right now back when Trump was first president. So he's spitting facts. Yeah, man. Again, yeah, because I moved it again, and now I have to point down here when I'm recording myself. When I record the reactions, I'll have the window up here, so I keep I'm pointing here. That's why I was messed up yesterday, and now I moved the window that you see me in again, and now it's a bit crazy. It will take a while to get used to it, but you said it sounds great both lyrically and flow as well. Yeah, trust me. And he has nice beats, dope beats even.
It was nonsense, I ain't even trying to ride him either. I'm just saying you gotta admit this shit was fine when he was the leader. It was fine when he was in charge. I never saw bills as high as they are. I never got chills just literally thinking about filling up my car. It shouldn't be that way. I don't care about Russia or Ukraine, but I do care about my own country. Is that insane? I care a lot about all the tons of money that we're paying because it's mine, not yours, and I'm the one that feels the pain. I get taxed on my fucking ass for every dime I make. It'd be fine if they would spend my money wisely, but no way. It'd be great if they would take it and pay for important shit that benefited you and me and not just wage wars with it. And where the
wait till you hear that they spend a part of that money on bullshit and the rest they put them in their pockets. Yeah, he said, I don't care about other countries, I care about mine, and what my country does is fucking reaching in my pocket and drains it out of money. I'm working, but I pay the taxes. We as workers work, like sustain the fucking economy, sustain the country rolling, and also we have to pay for that. So where's the fairness in that, right? We keep it going, keep it rolling, but we have to pay for it. On top of that, you as a government, as a leader of a fucking country, what you do is take our hard-earned money and just spend it on bullshit or throw it in other countries, which, by the way, we have nothing to care about. Yeah, man. And that's not only happening in Russia. That happens everywhere.
Take it and pay for important shit that benefited you and me, and not just wage wars with it. And where the fuck are all the liberals? I thought you stood against this shit. I thought the war machine was your enemy. Now you're friends with it? Now you want to go to war? Now you want to fight? Now you want to pick sides in a feud where everyone is white? Now
hold on. When it comes to the liberals, as far as I know, it's not them who want to fight. They want to see a fight. They won't go to fight. They want the fight to be carried out by you as well. Like,
now you wanna get involved and go and blow a person up? I'm just saying, I'm surprised this altercation ain't diverse enough. No one deserves
Samson.
this stuff. I just don't believe the tears you weep. Countries where brown people get bombed every day. I don't hear a peep, you fucking hypocrites. Thought the race thing was your shtick. I thought as long as white people were involved, you don't give a shit. Those are your words, not mine. I'm just wondering why. Why do we have endless money for them and none for Hawaii? Why is it every time Zelensky needs a loan from someone we're the
I'm not that well aware of what's happening in Hawaii, but I get from what he says that there's troubles there as well. They need money as well. Hold on, wasn't it? Is he talking about a hurricane that went there and damaged a lot of houses and maybe killed some people? I'm not sure. This guy really deserves it. Like, he really deserves the name.
For them and none for Hawaii. Why is it every time Zelensky needs a loan from someone, we're the only ones that give it to him like we owe him something? We got issues of our own here at home that no one's discussing, and they keep growing cause no one in power is gonna do nothing. We're stuck.
Exactly.
How the fuck we gonna help somebody else when we can't even reach inside our own pockets to help ourselves? We could allocate that money to our own people in different ways, to clothe and feed and bathe and let them know it'll be okay. We could definitely do that. Don't tell me it's not that simple. People overcomplicate this and make it some fucking riddle like can't just feed everyone. Are you insane? You know how much that costs? Way less than we've sent to Ukraine. I know that for sure. You don't have
facts, bro. Just what I said earlier. The government reaches really deep down in people's pockets, so much so that they can't fix themselves. Like, how the fuck would you help someone else when you have problems of your own? You should deal with your problems first, and then you would be able to help someone else. Even in airplanes, when you board in a flight, first thing they say, in case of emergency, put your mask of oxygen first and then help out others, because that's the logic thing to do. But now what they do is they help others while they still dealing with their not dealing, they don't care about their problems. Crazy.
Have to be a mathematician or a foreign relations expert to figure out that division. You don't have to draw a graph to see it would cost a fraction to solve half of the problems we have and stop them from happening. I'm just saying, what kind of fucking world we living in? So many billions we've given them. When's Europe chipping in? When we gonna start splitting and...
Hey, hold on. I get offended. Nah, I'm joking. But still, when it comes to Europe, they chipping in as well. Like, for example, I know UK, where I live right now, UK, right, is really paid a lot of billions of pounds to Ukraine as well. So, yeah. Well, I'm not sure if last year was actually public, but I think it was. Probably Samson didn't know. So, I'm not judging. I'm just saying, yeah. UK chipped in as well, as you said, and probably other countries too.
In so many billions we've given them. When's Europe chipping in? When we gonna start splitting and stirring up the dividends and begin telling other nations it's your turn to lend a hand? Listen, I don't think Ukraine deserves any of this, but I also don't think Zelensky is as great as they said he is. I don't believe the media when they blurt shit on their shows. You'd have to be naive to think this dude's as pure as driven snow. No one is, especially when you run a nation, dog. Your morals are compromised the minute that you take the job. So I don't trust Zelensky, Putin, Biden, or anyone. I don't think any of them give a fuck about all us little ones. All the people of Russia, all...
Yeah, when it comes to leaders only care about the main thing. They care about themselves and then about other leaders. They don't care about the people in each country. Nah.
And I don't think any of them give a fuck about all us little ones. All the people of Russia, all the people of Ukraine, most of the people of the USA probably feel the same. We don't want this shit, it's only the elites that do. They line their pockets, they profit from this, but not from me and you. Quite the contrary, in fact, we pay for it with our lives and money. They take chunks of everything we make, and soldiers die for nothing, so they can gain some more power and keep their banks fat. And all we get is table scraps. Fuck yeah, it makes me mad. Fuck yeah, I get upset. We're constantly ignored.
Yep.
Why the fuck I gotta pay for this? I don't want this war. How?
Exactly. I didn't start shit. I don't even know those people. Why the fuck do I have to pay for everything that is happening? Because the corruption is up high. Because the leaders are not actually leaders. Are fucking tyrants, probably. Something like that. It's just crazy. And right now you can see what I was talking about in the beginning about him making a song when he's frustrated and something really bothers him. And you can see that he's really bothered about this problem because it affects him directly. And I'm talking about him because he's rapping about it and he's talking about US right now. But also us, all of us are affected.
I get upset, we're constantly ignored. Why the fuck I gotta pay for this? I don't want this war. How the Pentagon have $6 billion unaccounted for, but when I do my taxes, I'm afraid to be $1 short. I'm afraid I'll go to jail.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I'll do some time if I don't pay you back the money that you wasted. That was mine. I can't keep quiet anymore. It's impossible to shut up. I'm sick and tired of being responsible for all your fuck ups. But the question is, what we gonna do about it? There's never a plan of action. All we seem to do is shout it, and I'm guilty of it too. Always.
In a way, yeah, you are guilty of it because you let it slide practically. When I'm saying you, I'm talking about you people, right? Us people. But I think first thing would be stop being scared of repercussions. This is what governments do to keep up, because the governments are very small in numbers. They keep us scared, and that's why we are afraid of doing anything that makes sense. We are scared of doing everything that is logical.
Tired of being responsible for all your fuck ups, but the question is, what we gonna do about it? There's never a plan of action. All we seem to do is shout it, and I'm guilty of it too. Always bitching and complaining, never walking, always talking, always lipping off and saying I'ma do shit, but I don't. And to be honest with you, that's the reason I don't make a lot of songs, and that's the truth. I'm sick of bumping my gums. I'm tired of flapping my jibs. Something needs to be done, and I don't know if rapping is it. We need a real solution, but we need to get together first, because unless we're all in this as a whole, it'll never work. However, what do I know? I'm just a moron with a pen, but there's power in numbers, and there's more of us than them.
Exactly what I said.
The table is tilted, folks. The game is
Power in
rigged,
numbers.
and nobody seems to notice. Nobody
George Carlin, one of the greats.
seems to care.
One of the
Good,
great
honest, hard-working
comics.
people, white collar, blue collar, doesn't matter what color shirt you have on, continue to elect these rich cocksuckers who don't give a fuck about them.
Exactly.
They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you at all. At all. At all.
Again, elections are literally bullshit. What they do is they ask you to pick between bullshit and horseshit, practically. At the end of the day, it's still shit, whatever you choose. Yeah.